Hey! Hey you! Yeah, that's right. You in the camera there. Well, today we're going to talk about the Ku Klux Klan, also known as the KKK. We're mainly going to talk about the violence that they brought on in the early 20th century. But for starters, I'm going to tell you who exactly these Ku Klux Klan people are. The KKK was an organization that was started by 6 ex-Confederates. It was started in Southern America right after the Civil War. This organization started in 1865 with 500,000 members when it started booming. But by 1920, there was 6 million members from America that were all in this KKK organization. Now, who are these KKK people? They were people who believed that African Americans were inferior to white people, and they would just go off and basically kill them, torture them, anything. They often used the American flag to represent themselves because there's just so many members from America, including the government, mostly Democrats. However, they also use this flag right here, which is the Confederate flag, because of their history, hence the 6 people who started the KKK, all ex-Confederates. This right here was their official symbol that everyone recognized the KKK by. It was called the blood drop because if you look right here in the center, it's a blood drop. And they say that it's a blood drop from Jesus, that he sacrificed himself for the white race. Besides their symbol that they're recognized by, the KKK members were very easily recognized by their distinctive clothing depicted right here. A white robe. Sometimes red, sometimes black, but mostly white. The people who wore this robe often called it a glory suit. It comes from the Spanish Roman Catholic tradition. When all the members of the KKK would meet together, they would all wear this suit, and they saw it as a symbol of brotherhood, how they're all matching. Also, the most important thing about this suit was how it shielded their identity, because there was a lot of higher-end people, such as government people, mayors, lots of important people that needed to hide themselves, which they were able to do by wearing this suit and by covering their faces with this mask. Here is a closer picture of this mask. Okay, and now we're going to finally talk about our main focus, which was the violence that the Klan brought on to American society in the 19th and 20th century. The main goal of the KKK was to deny African Americans their civil rights, and they would do anything to stop this. They would attack them in rural areas and small towns, places where everyone knew everyone, so that they could all see the hatred going to these black people, so that the entire America knew that the KKK would literally stop, they'll do anything so that they wouldn't get rights. They focused their anger on the black people, however, they didn't limit themselves to them. They would also threaten white people who supported black people, their rights, and federal government officials who also supported the rights of the black people. They would use guerrilla warfare tactics, which means they would raid into these towns and kill, threaten, get in fights with etc., anyone who stood in their way. They sometimes would stage riots where 100 black people were killed for every one person of the Klan were killed, which is a huge difference. The Klan would also burn down houses of innocent African American civilians to spread the fear that the Klan was in the town. If the Klan found out about a successful farm that happened to be owned by an African American, they would threaten the farmer off the land. And if that didn't work, they would go as far as killing them. The ways the Klan would kill African Americans were horrible, brutal, and very disturbing. They would start off by flogging the Africans, which means whipping them. They would time the trees and whip them. And if they still did what they did in the town and it didn't scare anyone, they would do a more drastic thing, and that's what a lot of people know the Klan as, and that is lynching. Lynching is when they tie an African American with a rope to a tree or anything like that and hang them by their neck, and sometimes even catch them on fire. Another recognizable activity that the Klan did would be burning of crosses. In all the meetings and gatherings, the Klan would often burn a giant cross in the center of the stage. And this represented intimidation. It would intimidate the people of the town that the Klan was there and they meant business. Not only did the Klan raid towns aimlessly, but they sometimes had a reason, stupid reason, but a reason to go into towns. For example, in the 1868 presidential election, 1,000 Republicans were registered to vote in St. Landry's Parish in Louisiana, but because of the Klan threatening everyone in the town and scaring everyone, 0 of them voted. The KKK strongly disliked this one organization called the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, NAACP for short. Obviously, because this was the largest organization that supported these black rights. There were many very popular killings of some of the important leaders of this organization. The first one is the bombing of Harry Tyson Moore. He was the founder of the organization. Next, they killed Medgar Evers, who was an organizer of the organization. And finally, Vernon Demir. He was the leader of the NAACP at the time, and they killed him as well. As you can see, they're very serious people. Okay. I hope you learned something today. Until next time.